Welcome to Module 1, Lesson 11, Landing Page Review. This is the 6th step of the 8-part Google Ads audit checklist. Let's open up our audit checklist template and get back into it. All right, so landing page review. This is imperative. Remember, it's half traffic, half your landing page, right? The peanut butter jelly example, we need both in order to have success. So landing page review, highly recommend that you deep dive on your pages individually as you go through this. So I'll be using the Zoho example here for you. But first things first is, are you mirroring the message from your ad on your landing page? Are you creating the message match? So if I look here, and I'm going to use this example, CRM software, click on the ad, it talks about CRM software, goes to the page, all about CRM software, right? So this is all around about CRM and how it works and how they compare their value proposition and everything like that, which is great. So I'm going to mark that complete. Next step is, can the searcher understand what you do and why in 5 seconds or less? This is called the 5-second rule. And in the conversion rate optimization world, this is essentially a test that you want to run where if you just look at the above the fold section in 5 seconds of landing on this page, can they understand what you do and why, essentially why they should care? So just looking at this really quickly, what information I gather from the above the fold is that they're claiming they're the world's favorite CRM and that they empower a network of 250,000 businesses in 180 countries to convert more leads, engage customers, and grow their revenue. So at a high level, I can understand what they do and why I should care. And I can also understand the primary call to action here, right, to get started and to do a free trial. Really what you're going after here is you don't want to be vague. Like there's a lot of landing pages that are so vague, you land on them, you have no idea what's going on, and then you're expecting the person to scroll through to get that essential context. You don't want that to be the case. You need to answer those big questions above the fold as soon as possible, and then earn the scroll where you can tell more of the story. So I'm going to go ahead and mark this complete. Next, is your landing page loading fast enough? So if you actually go into your workbook, I linked here Page Speed Insights by Google. This is a great tool. You can just drop your URL here and it'll scan it and it'll give you a bunch of recommendations on how to improve your landing page speed. Just a simple thing is if you have any images on your page, just making sure that you compress the images so that it reduces the file size. So there's a bunch of technical insights you can glean from Page Speed Insights. So I recommend just running your page through it and then applying anything that's applicable. You're probably going to need the help of a developer here, but it's definitely worthwhile to improve the page speed because that's a big factor as well in terms of your landing page experience for quality score. Okay, next up is, do you have one clear call to action on your landing page that mirrors your ad? So using our example here, the answer is yes. My ad is talking about CRM software, and I come here and they're talking about CRM software. So it's pretty great. They could be a little bit more explicit as well, but I think it gets the job done, right? Like if I'm looking for CRM software and I land here, I can see, this is a little bit of a vague headline though. It's like build everlasting customer relationships with the world's favorite CRM. I would make their headline more problem centered, and then more problem and solution oriented, because remember, these people who are searching CRM software, they're problem aware. They know they need a CRM software, but they're just looking for the right solution. So I would try to match that a little bit more versus being a little bit vague here and making a big claim of like build everlasting customer relationships with the world's favorite CRM. I think this could be an opportunity to test different headlines. Moving on. Just remember, at the end of the day, it's all about being clear, credibility, right? You want to be credible, and especially in B2B, there's so many big, bold, vague claims. And the way that people are going to actually believe you is by being specific. So the more specific you can be and the more dialed into a core problem that you can connect that specificity to, the better off things will be for you. Are you communicating benefits, answering objections, and providing a call to action? So in this case, when you scroll through this page, they do a good job of communicating benefits throughout the page and having a call to action of get a trial. But what a good thing I love about this page is they are answering the objections. So they added a section here around like how CRM can help you. which is really helpful because maybe somebody isn't 100% aware yet of like all of the scope of how CRM can fit in your business. In addition to this, they're talking about like why choose them specifically, and then how you can integrate, and then how it compares with other providers, which is fantastic. And then they also listed pricing here, which is probably a big objection that people have. So they show their pricing in relation to their competitors, which I think is a really great job. And then they have their CTA button here. Like it's a sticky bar that just follows you throughout the page. So you can always click sign up for free, and it just shoots you back up to the top. So it's really easy to opt in. So that's a really good example of a solid page here. And I highly recommend that you talk with your sales team to get insights on different objections that come up in the sales process, where you can potentially add sections on your landing page to proactively communicate against those objections so that you can actually drive more quality leads. I'm going to mark this complete. Okay, does your form, chatbot, or online booking widget still work? So this is as simple as just come in here, so submit a fake test lead, and just see, does it actually route into your CRM? Go look for your lead record. Is the page broken? What does the experience look like? And then just do an audit of that process, because I can't tell you how many times people think their campaigns are failing and then something just broke on the technical side, and it's really unfortunate. So just go ahead and audit your landing page workflow. And that's it. Those are the key steps here for this section of the Google Ads audit checklist for the landing page review. Your action item for this lesson is to review your landing pages and mark each completed step within the checklist template. I hope you received a ton of value so far. Please share AdConversion with your colleagues or leave us a testimonial. We appreciate your help spreading the word. See you in the next one.